Hi, Bridgette Griffiths here from Your Address Real Estate. There's been so much mixed media reporting in the news lately about the finance industry and also what's gone on with the Banking Royal Commission. So I thought, why not bring an expert in to ask all questions finance related. So today it gives me great pleasure to introduce Steve Moore, Director of Expert Lending.
Thank you.
Steve has over 30 years experience in the finance industry, has received a heap of awards for his fantastic work. So Steve, welcome to Your Address Real Estate.
Thank you so much.
So Steve, I'm going to start with probably what is one of the most topical questions. The Banking Royal Commission, how has it impacted what you do as a finance broker?
Yeah, I guess what we've seen coming out of the Royal Commission is a whole lot more verification around paperwork and also interrogation on your bank statements and things like that. Essentially what they're having a look at now is, in the olden days, they used to the banks would have a figure in terms of what your living expenses are. These days they're asking you to break down your living expenses, put them on paper, and then they're verifying them as well via bank statements and the like. So it's a little bit more in depth these days, but people need to be certainly wary of what they're spending their money on sort of leading up to a home loan. So.
Okay, so they're just scrutinising a lot more than they were in the past.
Absolutely.
Okay, so Steve, has it had a great impact on loan approval rates? Have you seen them fall?
Yeah, we have. I guess in a good market, if you've got an application that's sort of like a little bit grey, which sort of like a borderline application, they'll generally approve those. At the moment, I wouldn't say we're in a good market for credit. So if you've got an application at the moment that's sort of borderline, they're tending not to do those at the moment. So yeah, there has been a lift in the decline rate. We've just got to make sure, I guess, when you're going for a loan, that you sort of we're giving them exactly what they want, and you're just keeping your transaction history tidy in terms of your bank accounts, your conduct on your loans, all that sort of stuff.
Sure.
So they're just making sure that they're looking more for a reason perhaps not to do it than to do it at the moment.
Yeah, they're looking for a reason to say no.
Absolutely,
okay.
yeah.
So when you say keeping things tidy, so obviously reduce your spending and your outgoing and try and increase your savings, how far back are they actually looking? Is it only the last 12 months that they're really focusing on, or is it before then as well?
Yeah, they're focusing on the last 3 months.
3 months.
So that's when you've sort of got to try to knuckle down for that 3 months leading up. Some lenders will look back only 1 month, for instance. So it does depend on the lender as such.
Okay.
But 3 months is a good figure.
Yeah.
And from that, they're looking there to see that you're obviously, you might be renting, you might be saving, or doing a bit of both.
Yeah.
But they're making sure that you're keeping your account well conducted, no overdrawings, all that sort of stuff. So.
Excellent. Well, thanks so much for that. So great advice, guys. So if you are looking at buying, make sure all your finances are in order and get all your paperwork sorted from the sounds of things.
Absolutely.
Thanks so much, and we'll see you next time.